You spend an enormous amount of time trying to be the exact kind of woman you think men want. You work tirelessly to present yourself as flawless, fun, and completely independent. You show him exactly how amazing his future would be by your side, proving that you aren't needy in the slightest. And in return, he takes you for granted, if he even notices you at all. Everything will be going great. He's warm, affectionate, and invested. Then, almost overnight, he becomes distant. He stops making eye contact. His kisses become brusque. He suddenly has no time for you. It is easy to write this off as a maturity, but working so hard to be the flawless, low-maintenance partner sets off a psychological chain reaction that actually drives men away. Look at this balance scale representing relationship effort. By anticipating his every need and taking care of everything yourself, you accidentally remove his primary purpose in the partnership. You are doing all the work for him. Men do not value a perfectly curated life handed to them on a silver platter. They value the things they have to put in effort to earn. Hand a man a college diploma, and he won't care. Make him study for 4 years to earn it, and he treasures it. When you try to be the hero of the relationship, you create an unbalanced dynamic. You secretly starve him of the one social role he subconsciously craves to play in your life. A man's romantic attraction operates entirely under the radar. It functions a lot like physical thirst. You don't consciously choose to get thirsty, you just notice it happening, and the stronger the craving gets, the harder it is to ignore. He cannot simply ask you for the admiration he craves. Asking for admiration is like trying to become popular by announcing that you are cool. It defeats the entire purpose. This diagram shows how the communication actually happens. Think of yourself as a radio tower, constantly broadcasting nonverbal signals. Men are biologically wired to scan these specific emotional frequencies. He uses his emotional antenna to scan those waves, looking for exactly where he ranks compared to other men in your eyes. He is reading your body language to answer one question. Do you truly respect him, or are you just settling? If his subconscious antenna fails to pick up a signal of genuine admiration, he feels emasculated. His romantic drive shuts down, resulting in the cold, sudden withdrawal you experienced. Relationship experts have identified the specific psychological mechanism that solves this disconnect. It is called the hero instinct. The hero instinct is an evolutionary, genetic drive built into a man's DNA. It compels him to seek out relationships that allow him to step into the role of a provider and protector. Most ordinary guys do not get to indulge their world-saving side in their 9-to-5 corporate jobs. They cannot rip off their ties and spring into action. That makes romantic relationships the primary outlet for this drive. Nothing kills attraction faster than an environment where a man doesn't feel needed. But when he feels essential to his partner's happiness, it activates his romantic drive. Bringing this side of him to life does not mean you have to feign helplessness or give up your hard-earned independence. It simply requires you to create intentional space in your life for a man to earn his place. This concept bridges the gap between your feelings and his biology. It translates your love into a framework his subconscious actually responds to. To change the dynamic of your relationship, you must transition from being the ultimate self-sufficient caregiver. You have to start allowing him the pleasure of winning your admiration. First, deliberately ask for small favors. Listen to that rattling car sound, or research a new computer. Then, reward the completion with genuine, warm appreciation. Second, take visible pleasure in his male company and hobbies. If his apartment is a shrine to sports, or he spends hours on his fantasy football team, let it be. Appreciate him for just being a guy, without attempting to change his nature. Third, let him earn your respect. Superheroes love challenges. Do not hand over unearned motherly love on a silver platter. Give him continuous opportunities to prove himself. These 3 small shifts create a feedback loop. Your genuine appreciation fuels his biological desire to constantly please, protect, and commit to you. But basic appreciation has a limit. Simply saying thank you only scratches the surface of this deep psychological drive. There are specific phrases and subtle requests that lean into this drive more effectively than simple gratitude. Relationship coach James Bauer has developed a series of techniques designed to activate this response. He explains these methods in a specialized video presentation for women who want to change their relationship dynamic. Click the link in the description below to access this presentation and learn how to use these signals to create a deep, lasting connection. Establishing a man's long-term devotion comes down to how he sees himself when he's with you. When you reflect his inner hero back at him, he has no reason to look anywhere else.